being like, okay, this is for the best. I'm sorry about that, YouTube. I did not realize my mic was muted. You got the Ace of Cups, which this kind of talks about focusing on yourself. I feel like with this time apart, you guys have really focused on the good and the bad about you, and also working on what you didn't like about you to make yourself, a little bit more like happy with yourself. And then you got the Eight of Pentacles, which kind of talks about like planning. I kind of feel like you guys are going to be wanting to come back together. Let's see. Yes, you got the four of wands. You guys are going to be coming back together, but also in that meantime, don't be just sitting around and just waiting for it to happen. Continue to keep on working on yourself. Continue to manifest that, and really help bring that in. So I would definitely say, if you haven't tried to reach out a little bit, I would definitely also try to reach out. Still show Eric that you care about him and stuff, but continue on putting yourself first. Don't ever stop doing that. Yes, self-love is very, very important. Yes. Okay, Emily, what do you want? Okay. Let's see. Let's look farther into Emily's love life. You're welcome, honey. Okay. Oh, Emily, you kill me, girl. You kill me. Emily's somebody that I work with. I do readings for all the time. Okay, so Emily, you got the Three of Pentacles. I definitely, because it's in reverse, I feel like it's definitely saying to put yourself out there a little bit more. You got the Ten of Cups. I definitely feel like with this, it's really talking about, I keep on manifesting on what you want. And then you got the Emperor, which to me, the Emperor kind of sits there and plans. And with it being in reverse, I feel like it's definitely saying, instead of sitting there wishing for a relationship to happen, it's definitely, you want it to happen. You got to put yourself out there to make it happen. So I definitely feel like with that means it's time to put yourself out there a little bit more. Like I said earlier, I don't know if there's anything strictly that you wanted to know, but that's all I got for you right now. Okay, I saw somebody comment, Ashley, will me and Kevin get back together? Okay. Will Ashley and Kevin get back together? Okay. Okay. Okay, so you got the Knight of Swords. So that means kind of like fast acting. I feel like everything between you guys happened very, very fast. I feel like you guys were just one of those relationships that were just kind of like, hey, I like you, you like me, let's get together. So I kind of feel like that's what it was. You got the Nine of Cups. I feel like, because Nine of Cups kind of talks about like waiting and stuff. I feel like things just weren't going as well as what you thought that they were. I kind of feel like you were the one putting all of the work in, and he really wasn't putting his half in. And then you got the Magician, which kind of, points up. I always say points up for positivity, and it works on manifestation. I feel like you are going to be really, kind of like, that's who you want. That's who you've been so focused on, and you want to get back together with. You got the Ten of Wands. I feel like in order for it to happen, there's going to be a lot of stuff for you guys both to work on together. Because the Ten of Wands talks about carrying a lot of heavy weight on you, and I feel like you guys in the future, I feel like you guys will try again to get the relationship to work. But as of right now, I don't see it happening for a while just because there's just so much stuff that you guys have to work on. So definitely, you know, work on yourself, let him work on himself, and then you guys can go back towards being together. Okay, will LG reconnect with me? Will LG reconnect with me? Okay, let's see. LG reconnect. Okay, so LG, the same thing for you. I feel like things went a little bit fast because you got the Knight of Swords, and that talks about kind of like rushing through and stuff. And then you got the Seven of Cups, which talks about kind of being up in the up in the air and stuff. I feel like you had choices, and that at that time, it was just, it's either you moved on from the relationship or you took the relationship with you, because there are some times where some people are weighing us down, and that's what I feel like LG was kind of, not LG was doing, not LJ, LG was doing. LG was kind of like weighing you down, and you had to make a choice whether or not to keep on pursuing this or doing what is best for you. Because I don't know why this stood out to me, the hurricane, a little bit. I feel like things kind of just went spiraling a little bit out of control. And then you got the Six of Cups. I feel like you and LG are, because the Six of Cups to me represents a lot of positivity and growth, and with it being in reverse a little bit, I feel like they're still just going to keep on bringing you down. And yeah, I asked for yes or no, and I got a no. So I feel like it's better off that you guys just keep on going your separate ways, and whatever you've been working on, continue to work on that. Don't let anybody bring you down. Will I get a raise soon? Ooh, I hope you do. Okay, did you put a name in there? Oh, no. So, John. Okay, I'll just go with your username, John. Okay, will John get a raise soon? John get a raise soon. Okay. I got a yes. I feel like it's going to be within the next few months. I'm kind of seeing spring. I'm seeing flowers coming out of the ground, so I'm taking that as springtime the raise will be. Thank you so much for all the love. If you guys want to follow me, I'm going to try to continue to keep on going live. I know I've been really muted on this channel for the longest time. Life got a little bit crazy, and I plan on going back to doing YouTube videos also. Okay, does 2025 have great big plans for me? Okay, does 2025 have great plans? Great big plans. Janelle. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Janelle. Okay. Actually, I'm going to pull these out too. I don't know why. I'm getting told to use an oracle card too. So let's see. Ooh, okay, Janelle. So your oracle card that you got, I would definitely, for 2025, I would definitely, observe, assess the situations. Don't I would say for your biggest advice for 2025 is to really think about the situation first. Don't react first. Definitely don't let your emotions show. I would definitely, really take things slow, and also kind of just be a little bit more observant. Because I'm seeing kind of like a kettle pot. And it's kind of like it's starting to get to the point where it's starting to boil over, and that's what the universe is just trying to tell you is don't react first, kind of think first before you react. And then for your first card, you got the Three of Pentacles. So this card kind of talks about kind of focusing a little bit, and I feel like that's kind of what's leading to this, is really focus more. Focus on what you want in life too. I would definitely sit down and really think of making plans for 2025 on what you want and the goals and everything, and focus on those and knock everything out off of that little bucket list that you want. You got the Ten of Cups, which this card talks about kind of keeping your friends close. I feel like you are going to be definitely going through a lot of changes. I do see I don't know if you're looking for a new job or something, but something new is going to be coming your way, and it's going to be very, very stressful, which, every change is. And so this is going to kind of, you keep your friends close with you so that it'll be a little bit more easier. And then you got to the Emperor card, which talks about kind of observing. I definitely feel like you 2025 it's going to be a little bit of a rough year, but the universe doesn't throw stuff at us that we cannot handle. So I definitely say that you're going to be tested a little bit, but really good things are going to be coming your way. So I definitely see 25, it's going to be, the year that I feel like it's going to test everybody for the best that they can get. That's what I really feel. But definitely, like I said, assess the situation first. Okay, Emily would like to see about my job. Okay, what does Emily need to know about her job? Does Emily need to know about her job? Okay. Okay. Emily. Okay. So, Emily, your first card that you got was the Queen of Cups. Okay, because I'm talking to you on YouTube. So, the Queen of Cups kind of talks about patience. Definitely, I feel like the job that either you're looking to change or you're looking for to get a second job, definitely patience. I feel like it's going to take you a little bit for that change to come, but just know though that everything else that you are going for right now, it's not meant to be. So right now, don't be getting yourself all focused on just one job. Definitely keep your options out there looking, because right now the universe is waiting for the perfect one to pop up for you. You got the Five of Cups, which talks about kind of, it's in reverse. I feel like you're kind of beating yourself up a little bit because you're not finding what you want. But again, you got to just wait. Just wait it out. The perfect one hasn't popped up yet. The perfect one will pop up in time. And then you got the Hangman. Don't be foolish with the choices that you are going for. Definitely, you need to sit down and think about everything first. Because the Hangman talks about kind of being just jumping to the first thing that you see. So you don't want to end up in a situation where you're like, what the fuck did I do? Why did I do this to myself? Again, you got the nine of cups. Just be patient. I feel like it's not gonna happen as soon as what you want it to do. Which you know me. I'm not a patient person. I like things to happen now, but it's not gonna be happening as soon as what you want. So, I would definitely. I'm seeing little ducks. So get your little ducks in a row first, and once the universe starts to see that you are doing good. So I definitely, just, show what you want. And I feel like too, and you and I, we work together. So I really feel like you are going to have an opportunity coming to you. That's what I feel. I feel like within our job, I see an opportunity going to be presented to you. I'm sorry. Don't hate me, Emily. I love you. Okay. So, Brandy, does Anthony want us to be together? Okay. Does Anthony want to be with Brandy? Does Anthony want to be with Brandy? I'm sorry, Emily. Don't come at me. Does Anthony want to be with Brandy? Okay. So Brandy, you guys got the Ace of Swords. I feel like you guys have a really good connection together. I feel like you guys really bring out the best in each other. And then you got the Eight of Cups. I feel like there was a decision that had to be made. Because I feel like you got the split roads, and you guys had to choose whether to stay together or not. And I feel like you guys were like, okay, if the universe wants us to be together, the universe will bring us back together. And then you got the Five of Swords. Definitely talks about, like, it was a very difficult time. I feel like you guys are still going through a difficult time. Well, one of you guys are. So I definitely... Okay, let's see. So you guys got the Judgment card. I feel like maybe there was a time where you guys were just... The relationship was having a little bit of a hard time. So you guys had to make the decision to kind of, walk away from it. Okay. So you got the Queen of Cups also. So I feel like with this card too, with the Queen of Cups, definitely wait. I feel like everything between you guys, it is not done. It is not over with just yet. Definitely give everything time, and I feel like you guys will be together in the future. But definitely just keep on working on yourself and have him work on himself also. Nancy C. Keithy thinking about me. Okay. Is Keith thinking about Nancy? Is Keith thinking about Nancy? Thank you guys so much for all the love. You're welcome, dear. Is Keith thinking about Nancy? Oh my God, hey Taylor, I didn't even see you. I don't even know what you even said. I love you too, girl. Let's keep thinking about Nancy. Oh, okay, Nancy. So you guys got the Nine of Pentacles. So this kind of talks about kind of like, kind of work, but still thinking, still daydreaming. I feel like Keith is thinking about you. You also got the Ace of Pentacles. So, are you doing, Chris? I'm talking to the dead, Taylor. Thank you. Okay, so Nance, you also got the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like, this connection between you guys is very, very strong. And then you got the Nine of Swords, which I kind of feel like, you guys split. You guys had a rough time, so you guys ended up splitting up some. But just know though, he is thinking about you. So Keith is still thinking about you, very, very strong. I definitely feel like you are keeping him up in his thoughts. I would say I've seen the number 2, so I would give it 2 weeks. I would reach out to him, just kind of see if you guys can rekindle a little bit. Okay, let's see. Ooh, it's raining out. Whitney, I feel my ex of 11 years is my twin flame. Will we reunite soon? Okay, so will Whitney and her ex reunite soon? You're welcome. Their ex reunite soon. Whitney and their ex reunite soon. Okay, let's see. Man, oh man, the energy's gonna get high in here. Okay. Okay. So, should we start on my if you want. Okay. Okay, Winnie. So you got the Fool card. I kind of feel like this is kind of talking about your ex. I feel like your ex was just kind of being like, kind of just had their head up in the air and not being kind of careful on what they were doing. I feel like also too that they were making some bad choices. And then you got the Nine of Wands. So this card talks about kind of like you put in all of the work. You were the one that was kind of trying to keep the relationship above. And then you got the Three of Pentacles, which kind of talks about, at that time you're being encouraged, just focus on yourself, focus on what makes you happy, because they were not making you happy at that time. And then you got the Empress. I feel like with the Empress popping on up, that this is just kind of telling you to leave your ex in the past. Sometimes exes are exes for a reason. And I just feel like, the Empress talks about girl power, and I feel like your ex was just not good for you. So I would definitely just keep on focusing on you. All right, let's do it. Will we get back together and maybe have more babies? Okay, so what does Taylor need to know about her baby daddy? Will they get back together and have more babies? Okay, Taylor. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you got the Page of Wands, which just kind of talks about you are looking ahead to the future. So I feel like you are already wondering if you should get back. You've been kind of like teeter-tottering a little bit on that from what I read from that. The Eight of Pentacles, I feel like it's got a lot of planning. Definitely if you guys have been talking about it or somewhat trying to think about making it work. And then you got the Ten of Pentacles, which talks about a family future. I do see you guys getting back together. But I feel like though I'm getting told though, kind of just be a little bit careful. Don't be foolish. Just really think a little bit more about it and stuff. And I would test him a little bit too. I would just be like, okay, are you in this as much as what I want to be into it? And you got the Moon, so this is I know I see you commenting my name. So you got the Moon, it's in reverse. I feel like things are really starting to come to light. And I feel like that is your feelings for them. So, okay, this is a long time for now and still a lot of studying to do. Oh, the note the first time. Okay. Give me 1 second, Haley. I'm sorry, I was getting confused. But yes, Taylor, I definitely do see you two getting back together, which when you were talking to me about it, I knew that it was going to happen. I knew it from a while now that it was going to happen. Mecca, will me and Dwight rekindle next weekend? Okay. Will Mecca and Dwight rekindle next weekend? Mecca and Dwight rekindle next weekend. Okay. Okay, so you got the Queen of Swords. Sorry, you got everything Queen. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you got the Queen of Swords, which talks about kind of like, so it's in reverse. So I would take this as kind of being kind of like rush into it a little bit. Not like rush, but like start taking the initiative on making it kind of happen. I feel like you've been kind of just like sitting there observing, trying to see if they're worth it, and now you're kind of thinking, okay, did this person, did they finally change? Is this gonna work? You got the Queen of Pentacles, which talks about like kind of like receiving. So it's I feel like that person, like, you're the person that you've been waiting on has been kind of like showing you that they have changed, and now it's, now you're being encouraged to also show them that you want to be with it. And you got the Queen of Cups. It's not going to happen very fast, but it is going to happen. So you guys will be getting back together. I feel like summertime, because I'm seeing sunflowers. So I put that with summer, so kind of towards maybe a little bit more of the ending of summer, but not into the fall. Okay, Haley. Okay, time now. Still lots of sun too. Will I pass the note the first time? Okay, well, Haley passed the note the first time. I feel like you are very, very anxious, because my anxiety is like shooting up. So I feel like that's how you are about the situation. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so you got the Queen of Wands. So I definitely feel like you have been really just focused in on it, and continue all of this studying that you are doing. You got the High Priestess, which, again, kind of talks about kind of, staying focused on what you want. I'm definitely getting told to study some other things too. I definitely kind of, study the things that you don't think that would be on there. I would go over everything that you can. And then you got the Death card, which talks about change, and I definitely feel like you are going to be passing it. I feel like when you go in there to take it, you're going to start self-doubting, and I'm getting told by Spirit, do not doubt yourself at all. Keep focused, and I feel like you are going to pass it the first time. You just gotta and I see that you said that you're an anxious person too. So definitely, just stay calm. If you got anything that like a luck charm, make sure that you have it on you. I just heard, carry your luck charm on you. Okay. Joanna, will Joshua and I be in a committed relationship soon? Will Joanna and Joshua be in a committed relationship soon? Thank you so much, guys, for all of the love and the follows. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Joanna and Joshua. Okay. Tend to doubt. Yes, I usually wear a bracelet. Yes, make sure you wear that bracelet. Okay, Joanna. So you got the Six of Pentacles, which this talks about kind of like giving. So I feel like you've been really putting yourself out there, showing him that you are super interested. And you got the Seven of Cups, which is kind of, you've been really focusing on this person, which I totally understand, because it kind of gives a little bit more insight into the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like you've just been really focusing, showing them that you are what they want. And then you got the Ten of Cups, which talks about a happy future. I definitely do see you guys getting together. But I would also, again, make sure that you are also focusing on yourself. Just a little bit of a reminder card, because I got told to pull another one. So definitely, keep your eyes on what you want, but also don't lose sight of what else that you need to be focusing on too. But yes, I see you guys going to be in a committed relationship. Thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Thank you so much for the roses. I appreciate it. Okay. Okay, this is like moving so fast. Thank you so much for all the loves. Oh, I got a dino. Thank you so much for the dino. Do you have a question, Natalie? Because I seen that you sent the dino. So if you got a question, I'll put you first. Okay, well, Mitchell and I get back together. Okay, well, Natalie and Mitchell get back together. Will Natalie and Mitchell get back together? Ooh. Alright. Okay. So, you got the Queen of Cups, which talks about kind of like, you know, I feel like your cup was kind of like half empty. You were giving, but you weren't receiving. So I feel like with Mitchell, they were kind of just, hello there, how are you? Just kind of sitting there, not realizing kind of, you know, like your needs and wants. I feel like also too, you were, you know, putting your needs and wants out there, but they just weren't, you know, fulfilling your cup. You got the Devil card, so I feel like things just kind of got a little bit rough there. I kind of feel like they are not really changing as of yet. I feel like Mitchell is just kind of still on their, I don't know, I want to say high horse. Kind of, they're not knocking themselves down a little few pegs. And then you got the Three of Cups, which the Three of Cups talks about celebration. I would definitely take this as time to celebrate you. And, you know, with 2025 coming on up, yeah, I definitely feel like leave Mitchell in the past. Leave them in 2024. In 2025, just focus on what you want to focus on for yourself. Again, I just feel like it's just, don't put so much work into somebody if they're not going to put that same amount of work into you. Well, Devin, what do you want to know? Okay, so does Marcy love me, Christian? Does Marcy love Christian? Ooh, okay. I never had a card pop out on me like that before, but okay. You're welcome. Okay. Does Marcy love Christian? Okay, let's see. What was that called? Okay. So, you got the Two of Pentacles here, Christian. Which talks about teeter-tottering. I feel like Marcy was kind of, you know, teeter-tottering you with somebody else. This could just be, you know, life, trying to balance you and life out, which is sad to put it that type of way, but I feel like, you know, things just got too overwhelming, which, you know, that happens to people sometimes. You got the Queen of Swords. This talks about kind of like waiting. I feel like you are done with the waiting. I feel like maybe that you are using this as your, you know, sign to know that it's time to move on, because you also got the Two of Cups, which the Two of Cups talks about kind of taking the blindfold off. I feel like, you know, putting the blindfold on and only accepting what you want to accept, but it's time now to fully accept that sadly it's not gonna work out, which, you know, and stuff. I mean, it sucks, but take 2025 as a positive note to know, know that they're, put yourself back out there. You will meet somebody that is, going to be worth your time and everything. So yeah, so I would just, just leave them in the back. Okay, Jocelyn, do you got a question? I see that you're gifting me a lot, so, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Okay, 1 second. Thank you so much for all the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Justin, does Chris want to give me a chance soon? Okay. Does Chris want to give Jocelyn a chance soon? Chris want to give Jocelyn a chance soon? Okay. Okay. So you got the Six of Pentacles, which talks about kind of like giving. I feel like you've been really giving Chris all of your attention and everything, and kind of being like that rock that they need. You got the King of Wands, which talks about kind of like sitting down and observing. I feel like you've been kind of like, okay, like, is this finally going to happen? Are we finally going to get into that relationship? So, sorry, I got messages coming out through, and I just seen somebody say something about COVID, so I got worried. But, okay, so kind of like being like, okay, is this the time do I make the first move? Do I continue to wait for them to make the first move? And I got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about putting yourself out there and kind of being like that first person to make that move. I feel like they are going to give you a chance, but you are going to have to be the one to make the first move. Because, we just got some people in this world that they don't ever make the first move. We have to make the first move. I always hated that. I hate making the first move. But I know it's awkward and stuff, but definitely if you want it to happen, you have to put yourself out there first to them. Okay, let me see. I got another gifter. Okay, Candace, right? Am I saying that right? Will Mark reach out and to try again? Okay, Candace. Will Mark reach out to Candace to try again? Oof, I'm going to be jumping in a second. Okay. Candace. Will Mark reach out to Candace? Okay. Mark, reach out to Candace. Okay, so you got the Two of Swords. I feel like with this, kind of taking the, again, the Two of Swords talks about taking the blindfold off and accepting reality for what it is. I feel like you've been really just kind of just waiting for them to drop the ball and to come back. But I feel like that's not what is going to happen. I feel like, again, if you want something to work out with them, you're going to have to be the one to make it go. You got the Nine of Wands, which talks about setting like a strong foundation. And I feel like, do not take any offense to this whatsoever. I feel like, being a little bit kind of hard-headed, and kind of just accepting things for how they went. And I feel like too, it's kind of just, you got to accept all of the wrongs that you did, especially, and I'm not just saying, that Mark was all perfect and stuff, but it's definitely, to kind of see, you know, where also things went wrong on your end. I got the two of cups. I feel like once you guys kind of just, you drop the ball, reach out, kind of, you know, talk about what you guys did wrong together. I feel like, you know, with the two of cups, it's kind of like filling each other's cups. And I feel like with filling each other's cups and kind of being like, okay, like, I'm sorry for what I did, I'm sorry for what I did, you guys are going to be able to fulfill each other's cups. And I feel like that's going to rekindle some stuff for ya in time. I feel like there is definitely going to be a continuing of a lot of healing between you guys. Okay, A Pink, would my feelings for this girl at my job turn around? Okay, well, feelings for this girl at the job turn around. Okay, so you got the Page of Swords. I'm going to talk up to this camera now. Okay, so you got the Page of Swords, which I feel like kind of overseeing everything. I feel like also, too, you've been kind of questioning a little bit. And then you got the Sun, which talks about positivity. I feel like things are definitely going to be turning around. Do you see? Yes, I feel like you are going to continue on kind of receiving like a little bit of a friendly-ish. I feel like things are just kind of rocky. Like, you aren't sure on what your guys' relationship is. I feel like everything is like all like positive. I just really, like, it's a little bit confusing. I feel like maybe you have a little bit more of feelings for them than what they did, and maybe you kind of got shot down a little bit by them, which, you know, that's okay. Hey, good job for shooting your shot. I give you props. I just feel like nothing's awkward. I feel like everything is good between you guys. I see a really good friendship more than a relationship between you guys. I do not turn romantic. I really don't see things turning romantic. I just see a really good friendship, which, you know, keep on building that friendship, because maybe in time you guys can, you know, build that relationship into a romantic one. Okay, Janie, I told Kyle I regret our fling. He broke my heart. He got upset. Did Kyle have feelings for me? Okay. Did Kyle have feelings for Janie? Thank you, Christine. I appreciate it. Okay, Janie. Okay, did Kyle have feelings for Janie? Kyle have feelings for Janie? Okay, Janie. You got the Hanged one. You're welcome, dear. With this card, it kind of talks about kind of being kind of foolish. I feel like Kyle was kind of being foolish with you. I don't feel like they took anything serious. Yes, I definitely feel a lot of heartbreak, a lot of stress. I feel like it was really more one-sided. I don't want to say that person did not have any feelings for you whatsoever. I feel like they did, but I feel like you were a little bit more into it than what they were. You got the Two of Wands, which talks about kind of, you know, just focus on you, focus on what you want. Definitely plan. You see the phone there in the hand. I've definitely sit there and just like plan to focus on you. Do not give this Kyle any more freaking time. whatsoever. Really, really put yourself first. Okay, Christina, I'm gonna kick you because I'm really tired of this Jesus shit. I'm not trying to be mean, but that is really annoying. Confirm. There we go. Okay. I have nothing wrong with God and all that, but don't be spamming my chat with that shit. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Catherine, will Gabriel ask me to move in with him soon? Will Gabriel ask Catherine to move in soon? Oy vey. Catherine asks to move in soon. Oh no. Gabriel asks Catherine to move in soon. Help if I say it correctly. Okay. Okay. So, you got the Five of Cups, which kind of talks about, I feel like you kind of have your hopes up a little bit. I feel like your hopes have been just, like, you've been really getting excited, focusing on this one thing, and then it's not turning out on how you want it to. And I feel like that's how you kind of been. You've been kind of like, I feel like you've been kind of like, you're throwing the ideas out there, and then you're waiting for him to be like, okay, sure. You got the Lovers cards, which I feel like you've been kind of questioning a little bit, like is this relationship meant to be? He's not really biting on what I'm, suggesting. You got the Temperance card. I feel like giving it a little bit more time and kind of like filling each other's cups up a little bit. I definitely wouldn't be getting a little bit mad because it's not happening as soon as what you want. I feel like there definitely is some stuff that he needs to work on first before he can really, because I feel like that's going to be like a huge like step in your guys' like relationship, friendship. So definitely let it take its time, because then you got the Eight of Cups, which talks about going on adventure, and I do see you moving in, but it's gonna take some time for it to happen. But definitely, I wouldn't really keep on hinting it super, super strong that much anymore, but I would also just kind of be like, kind of like nonchalant about it, but not like showing that you care, like that it has to happen now. Okay. Nah, I don't want to block people. It's okay. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Okay. Mickey, will I get the remote job? Okay, will Mickey get the remote job? The remote job. Okay, let's see. What is going on for you at work? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Alright. I definitely feel like there's actually going to be a lot of change coming in your work way. I feel like, you're going to have a little bit of heartbreak, so I feel like that remote job is not going to happen. And then you got the Devil card, which talks about, I feel like there's definitely going to be some big changes coming your way, work-wise. I feel like with you not getting this promotion, well, not promotion, but the remote job at work, I feel like it's definitely going to make you realize your worth and what you have to give. And I definitely feel like you're going to be celebrating it. I feel like you're going to be getting a totally different job. I feel like it's going to be something that's definitely going to flow you out of the loop, because you're going to be like, I'm going to apply for this, but you're going to have all that self-doubt and being like, I'm not going to get this, but you are. So I definitely feel like it's not going to be this job that you're going for. You're going to be getting a totally different job. Okay, will Beth and her husband work? Will Beth and her husband work? What? Okay, that was super weird. I just had to do a puzzle piece. Okay, so Beth. Okay, Beth, you guys got the Eight of Cups, which talks about kind of having to make split ways. I feel like with this, you guys had to make the option of being together or not. I would definitely, you know, put all the stuff that's kind of, because you got the Eight of Swords. So right now with this choice on what you guys are making, whether or not to continue this marriage or not to continue it, you got the Eight of Swords, which is card talks about do not act blindly. You know, don't just think about all the good that you guys had together, but also think about all the bad too, because I feel like there is stuff in that relationship that you need to think about. Is this relationship even worth going on because of this and this and this? You got the King of Pentacles, which talks about really really observe the situation, but also too, I feel like you guys are not going to work out, but you got the King of Pentacles, which also talks about brand new beginnings. I feel like, you know, with 2025 coming, it's going to bring a whole new you, and I feel like you're going to come out so much stronger from all of this. And this is definitely the big change that you have been really seeking for yourself. I feel like there's a part of you that you just really just want to show the world and what you have to give. And in order for that to happen, you really need to just split away and do what's better for you. Hello, everybody that is joining. Does Mike regret leaving me for someone else? Okay, Casey. Does Mike regret leaving Casey? Does Mike regret leaving Casey? Ooh. Okay, so you got the Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh. I might have to get rid of this cloth. Okay, so you got the Seven of Wands. I feel like with this card, you put a lot of work in, and they were not putting any of their work into the relationship. It was definitely a lot on you. You got the Star card, which this card talks about kind of like you put all of your focus into Mike, and Mike just did not care. You got the Chariot, which talks about, you know, just focusing on you. Honestly, I got the Four of Swords in reverse, so it's kind of like I feel like he doesn't regret leaving you for somebody else. I definitely feel like he wishes that he didn't hurt you the way that he did. That's what I definitely feel. But like I was saying though, I definitely would just be focusing on you. You got Chariot. It's, you know, make 2025 the year to make you that bad bitch that you want to be. But I wouldn't even be thinking about him anymore, because he's not even worth it. He's not. Okay, I'm gonna move this cloth because it's just, yes, definitely let him go. It is time. Has Isaac thought about me romantically? Okay, has Isaac thought of JoJo romantically? JoJo romantically. Okay. Thought of JoJo romantically. Okay. Okay. So you got the Knight of Pentacles, which talks about hard working and planning. I feel like one of you guys has been working really hard on planting the seed of making kind of this friendship turn into a little bit more of a romantic relationship. You got the Eight of Cups. I feel like Isaac has been debating on it. I feel like Isaac has really been thinking of the pros and cons of turning this friendship into a relationship, because, you know, sometimes some people are really nervous about maybe even possibly ruining that friendship. Like, what if this relationship doesn't work? But, though, he's not letting his fears take over because they are planning. You got the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about planning. I really feel like they are trying to kind of sort of plan out a romantic relationship with you. Well, like a date. I feel like they are going to start dipping their toes into it, into, you know, the dating world with you. So I definitely, you know, I see him giving it a shot. Okay. Melanie, does Marco still miss his ex? Does Marco still miss his ex? Marco still miss his ex. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I feel like with Marco, the Five of Cups, I was knocked him down a ball. I feel like they kind of have a little bit of regret. I wouldn't say that they miss their ex. I definitely see that he thought that they were lovers. Hello, how are you? I feel like he definitely thought that they were lovers and that they had a tight relationship. And I, you know, going back to what I said, I feel like he wishes things did not end the way that they did. And then you got the Temperance card. I feel like sometimes he kind of wants to reach back out a little bit. Okay, does he miss them? No, he does not. He does not miss his ex at all. I just kind of feel like, Marco is that type of person that he kind of beats themselves up about things and how it went. But I definitely don't feel like they have any regrets whatsoever. It's just more of maybe regrets viewing on themselves and how they ended things. I feel like they think that they should have ended things a little bit better. But I mean, sometimes things just happens for a reason. Hello, how are you? Okay, Willa, has Nate thought about me romantically? Okay. Has Nate thought about Willa romantically? Okay. So you got the Judgment card. I really feel like no. I feel like he kind of thinks. Give me 1 second. My screen just keeps on acting up. Okay, so I definitely feel like he thinks about. He's thought about it, but there's some curveball in there that's kind of holding him back from wanting to build a relationship. He carries, I feel like, one of the things could be, too, is that maybe he carries a lot of weight on himself, and he thinks that would be way too much for you. And then you got the Fool card. Kind of going into stuff blindly, not really not seeing because I definitely, okay, this is like so confusing. I feel like because of, there is just some obstacle there that is keeping him from wanting to make things into a relationship with you. I don't know what it is, but there's just maybe, I feel like it's more inside him more than anything. I feel like he just thinks that he's that type of person that just doesn't deserve a relationship. And I feel like because they don't want to go into the relationship so foolishly, because, you know, with the Fool card, it's kind of being like, you know, like reckless a little bit. And I feel like that they think that they're going to more upset your life than what they would their own. Because I feel like he thinks very negatively about himself, and that's why he won't pursue anything. Summer, is Josh thinking about reaching out soon to talk after our last conversation? Okay. Is Josh thinking about reaching out to Summer? Josh about reaching out to Summer. Okay. So, Summer, you got the 5 of Cups, which, me, I miss you, message me later. You messaged me. I'm not gonna remember, but I miss you too. Okay, Summer, you got the 5 of Cups. I feel like things are a little bit heavy. I feel like with Josh, things are just a little bit heavy. I feel like you guys are working on healing your guys' relationship with each other. You got the seven of Pentacles, which I feel like this represents you a more. Just kind of like waiting around, but also too, hello, how are you? He could be waiting around too for you to reach out, which that's what I kind of feel like it more is. I feel like things are heavy. I feel like, you know, he's still teeter-tottering a little bit. Is everything good between you guys? He's really questioning everything. You got the Page of Pentacles, which talks about new beginnings. I feel like your guys' relationship is not over yet. I feel like he is going to be reaching out, but you're going to have to reach out first. Kind of, you know, even just message him and just being like, hey, thinking about you, how are you? Sort of like that. Just kind of get the ball rolling a little bit, because he will definitely take that bait, or whatever you want to call it. He will definitely take that, and he will start talking to you. It's just, I feel like I said, there's so much laying on him that I feel like he's feeling a lot of regret for how things went. Hello, thank you guys so much for everybody following. I appreciate it. Definitely give this like a whole bunch of a whole bunch of hearts and stuff. Press that screen and let's get more people in. I appreciate you guys so much. If you see me looking up and down, it's because I tried streaming on just one thing, but TikTok banned it. What's the card at the bottom? On the bottom of the deck? It's a Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords means like fast acting. But no, you see me looking up and down, it's because I was trying to stream just on one streaming service, but it was not letting me, so now I gotta just keep on looking around. So I'm also streaming on YouTube too. 40 year ends. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you too. Okay, Fanta will... Okay, I'm gonna butcher these names and do not hate me for it. Abdul, reach out to Fanta before the year ends. Okay. Well, And we'll reach out to Fanta before the year ends. And I hope that everybody has a wonderful 2025. I am so ready. I feel like this year is going to bring so many good things for everybody. I don't know. I never care for the New Year's, but like for some reason, I am so looking forward to 2025, and it is so weird because I'm not that type of person at all. Okay. Fanta, reach out before the year ends. Okay, so you got the Page of Swords. Definitely a little bit of planning, observing. Then you got the Judgment card. I feel like a duel is, I'm probably pronouncing this name wrong, I'm sorry. Is really weighing judgment on themselves. I feel like they're really hating how 2024 went between you guys. Again, weighing a lot of stuff down, like carrying a lot of weight. I feel like it's a lot of regret. Oh my gosh, I can't talk right now. But you got the King of Swords. And for me, what really stands out was the butterflies. I always put the butterflies with kind of like breaking free. I feel like they're gonna like a duel is gonna kind of break out of their shell, because I feel like they've been kind of like in a shell and not like really wanting to talk to like anybody at all, because I feel like they are really thinking about how they wish that things would have went different. But I do see them reaching out to you, and I feel like it's going to be wanting to give everything another shot and wanting to make the friendship better between you guys, and kind of like make up for how everything went. No, I don't want to co-host. I don't like talking to other people. Okay, so Kayla, will Ashton improve? Will Ashton approve? Oh, yeah, he betrayed you. Oh, yeah, he's letting everything weigh down on him. He's really, I can feel a lot of regret on how everything went. Okay, will Ashton improve? Ashton improve. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, so you got the Emperor card, which talks about kind of like sitting there observing. I really feel like it's more of they're kind of like reflecting themselves off of other, but like in kind of like a negative way. I feel like they're kind of like they're not afraid to point out the wrong in everybody else, but point out the wrong in themselves. And then you got the Nine of Wands. I really feel like they just don't care to put in the work. They rather just observe, and then you got the Tower card. Which just, the Tower card is, to me, a card where it's like everything's just gonna kind of just come crumbling down. Because they're not gonna want to accept the change. They're not gonna want to accept themselves for who they are to better themselves, because everybody just has that like some people just have that view of themselves and kind of just not wanting to better themselves, if that makes sense. It's kind of like a narcissistic trait. Okay, is 2025 my year with goals and money? The end of the year been amazing. Okay, will 2025 be Peach's year? I'm telling you, I feel like 2025 is going to be everybody's year. Frankie, who we freeing? Okay. Okay, well, 2025 be Peach's year. Okay, so I feel like with 2024, it came with a lot of heaviness, worrying, kind of being like, is this what, life threw you so many curveballs, and I feel like you viewed it like, is this how it, like is this how it's gonna be? When is it gonna get better? Also feel like with the 10 of Wands, you really kind of carried a lot of heaviness on you, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of just a very 2024 really brought you a lot of eye openings, and I feel like too you really realized who was there in your corner and who wasn't in your corner. But girl, you got the King of Swords, which just talks about brand new beginnings. I feel like 2025, because I'm getting goosebumps right now even talking about this. So like with 2024, I feel like it built you to be the person that you need to be for 2025 on what the universe is going to bring you. I feel like you're going to have so many brand new beginnings. I'm seeing a brand new job, possibly moving, because I'm seeing a blue house. It's all just brand new beginnings, and just know that you deserve this, because I feel like there's going to be times where you're going to be like, this is too good to be true, but remember what happened to you in 2024, because this is what you deserve. Okay, will my bestie find the man of her dreams in the year 2025? I hope so. Okay. Well, Aubrey's bestie. Okay. So then I got Alyssa right under you. Okay. You two are my next ones. Okay. Will Aubrey's bestie find the man of her dreams in 2025? And like I said, I don't know what it is. 2025 is going to be my freaking year too. And I wish for everybody else that it is. I just woke up the other day and I'm like, I'm going to become the person I want to be. Okay. Okay, so Aubrey, your bestie, definitely observing. I feel like they are really kind of like observing and really looking for what they want. I feel like their standards are very, very high, which, God bless you in this freaking dating world, that your standards need to be high. And I feel like with that, they're kind of like, they're planning on like what they want, and also manifesting it out into the universe. The 9 of Wands, I feel like they need to put in a little bit of the work, in order to bring on a relationship. You got to put out to work to bring it in. So that's kind of like, like that's how like manifesting works. Like in order to receive, you need to put it out there. So like your bestie needs to be putting themselves out there. Try dating websites. I know dating websites are really creepy, but it helps you put yourself out there. Even if I feel like there is somebody that they have their eyes on, and it's definitely, you gotta just put yourself out there. And you also got the 8 of Swords, which talks about taking the blindfold off. I feel like they're also kind of thinking negatively, kind of being like, oh, I'll never find love. Well, you're not going to find love if you don't put yourself out there. You got to put yourself out there in order to find it, and you got to put the blindfold off and know that what happened in the past, like it's like 1 to 1,000,000 that it's going to happen again. You just got to take on dating as a brand new, whole new bicycle. It's kind of like riding a bicycle. Like you got to get back out there, even though you've fallen off that bike. I feel like, your bestie really, really wants love and wants that relationship, but you're not going to get it sitting at home moping, watching Hallmark movies instead of putting yourself out there. So, because not every, real life is not a movie, even though that's what we want it to be. I don't know why. This is what I'm getting told right now, because I'm being just shown movies. real life is not a movie. You have to create your own future, your own movie. You're going to have your ups and your downs, but in order for, you to find somebody, you got to put yourself out there, which, I'm terrible at that too. I suck at putting myself out there. And I sit there and I cry watching movies. That's probably why I brought that up. Okay, Alyssa, is there good news coming my way? Is there good news coming Alyssa's way? Okay. Okay. Alyssa, so you got the Six of Swords, which this card talks about really being there for others. I feel like you are kind of always, even though there's times where life kind of sucks, but you're also like, you're always being that person that you put other people first. And I feel like, you're kind of always wondering, okay, I'm putting all this good out there. When am I going to receive some good back? You got the Five of Swords, which also talks about kind of being like the bigger person, putting down the swords, wanting to talk about, like where things went wrong. I feel like you are the type of person, you don't want to stay mad at somebody. You want just to make peace for yourself. And then you got the Sun. And this card really talks about, like, brightness. I love the sunflowers. Whenever I see flowers, I always put them as brand new beginnings. I feel like you are working on, like, you have been focusing on others, and now you're kind of putting the time into yourself, because I keep seeing the flowers, and I'm just really putting the flowers as my main subject right now. And I feel like because you've been so focusing on others, it's time to kind of take this as a little bit of advice too. It's time to start putting yourself first. Put the things that you want to do first. I feel like there's just some stuff that you've been putting on the back burner, and that you need to, bring it up to the front burner. Put your love and your spices into it to make things happen. I feel like there are changes that you've been wanting, and you've been kind of thinking, am I going to get, the news that I want? And I feel like you are going to get the news that you want, but you got to just put yourself first. So, okay. Yes. Keep on observing. I feel like whatever, the good news that you've been wanting to work on, I feel like you are waiting on it too. I feel like there is something that you are waiting on, and I feel like it is definitely going to be some good news for you. Okay. Thank you guys so much for all the follows. Okay, will I get married to my boyfriend in 2025? Okay. Samantha. Will Samantha get married to her boyfriend in 2025? 2025. Oh my gosh. I'm getting so thirsty. I got some relaxing music playing. Oh, I love it. Okay. Samantha get married to her boyfriend in 2025. Did I just pull? Let me shuffle this again. I think I gotta shuffle my cards fully. Give me 1 second, Samantha. Usually when cards keep popping up the same, like I had all the same 3 cards and I shuffled the deck, it's usually time to, Spirit's saying it's time to shuffle the whole deck. So I feel like that's not the message for you. Okay. Okay. Samantha get married to boyfriend in 2025. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that was definitely not your message for you. Okay, Samantha, so you got the 7 of Wands. I feel like, you guys' relationship, you have been really building the foundation for it, really making it, like a really good relationship, and like a very nice healthy one too. I feel like you guys are like very strong together. You got the 9 of Pentacles, which talks about planning. I feel like that there is definitely planning on his end. I feel like he does see a future with you. And you got the 2 of Pentacles, which means everything's a little teeter-totter. I feel like every single time you guys have been kind of planning this. I don't know if you guys are engaged or if you guys are. I feel like it's more of he's trying to find the perfect time to pop the question. I feel like every time he goes to pop the question to you, something pops up, like something happens, and he's like, okay, this isn't the perfect time, just yet. I definitely see it happening in 2025. I feel like it's gonna happen early. I'm seeing the word January out of the calendar. I feel like it is going to happen. So I mean, it's all up to you if you want to, really plan a wedding or just go off and just elope. I'm totally, I think that's the more special way ever. Hello, how are you? Okay, guys, I'm going to pop off. My phone is about to die. I want to see if I can get it to work on my computer without doing YouTube also. But I will see if I can do that. But thank you guys so much for joining. If you haven't followed me just yet, definitely follow me so that you know when I go live. But I appreciate you guys so much.